How do you deal with serial refunders? I know it's hurtful, I know it's painful, and I know it's insulting. So I'm going to show you how you can deal with those and other negative people after this. Welcome back to ProfitCopilot.com. My name is MICK, MEANEY, and this is all about helping you to get better results online. So in the last couple of days, I received an email from someone who wants to quit because of their refund rate. They said that it's soul destroying, they don't think it's fair, and they don't want to continue on this path anymore as a result. And listen, I have been there too. And I know what it's like when you help someone out, you give them your time, and it feels like they are just taking advantage of your good nature, and then they ask for a refund. I know how soul destroying that feels, and I know how unfair that can be. But listen, this is just part of the business, and we have to accept refunds and we have to learn from them. So I'm going to walk you through some of what I've learned in the last 10 years. So first of all, refunds are a sign of success. It's a sign that people are buying. Now, if you are adamant that you do not want to issue refunds, which I strongly advise against, you can fight them by showing evidence that your product has been downloaded. And it is going to be up to your payment processor to decide if they side with you or if they side with the buyer. Personally, I would advise against going down that road, because if you offer a refund, a guarantee, then you will increase your sales as a result. Of course, some of those people will have the intention to just steal from you, and I think it's best to just accept that as part of the business. I think you need to feel the pain of issuing refunds, at least for a little while, because we can use that pain to improve our products. And then once we are at a level where we feel completely happy with our products, then we have a system in place. We have people to deal with the refunds for us. But why do people refund from us in the first place? Well, thankfully, only a very small percentage will refund, and an even smaller percentage of those are serial refunders. And that's because basically most people are honest, right? Most people are happy to buy something of value at a reasonable price and be happy that the deal is done. But of course, there is a small percentage that won't be. So for whatever reason, they might not be happy with the product. It might not match their need. They might feel like they've been oversold and underdelivered. So they could be suffering from buyer's remorse. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. But there's also another reason. Some people just want to hurt you. Okay, there's no explanation whether they are jealous of your success or what you can achieve, and they want to stick the boot in a little bit and have a go. But thankfully, most people are decent and honest, right? Now, when it comes to refunds by industry, digital marketing and weight loss products have the highest refund rates. And that might be because people's expectations are too high. And that is partly our fault as product sellers and affiliate marketers. Sometimes we overhype things, we make outlandish promises, and then set people's expectations too high as a result. And of course they're going to refund. They feel like they've just been lied to. They're perfectly within their right. I completely support refunds in those instances. It is going to have to be your decision to decide if a refunder is legitimate or not. Of course, some aren't. Some just do want to steal from you and consume your time and take your energy. And I think I'm going to show you how to deal with those negative people in a second. But you have to make a call, right? So if you suspect that it is theft, that it's someone who's very negative, who is trying to consume your time and your energy and give you nothing back in return, then have a look at the log files, see if they've accessed the content and how much. But remember to be professional with your dealings with them at all times. So even if they are one of these negative people and not a legitimate refunder, then Be professional, acknowledge the request, and then respond after it's been processed. And if you think they are legitimate, they have a legitimate gripe, then ask how the product could be improved. If you don't think it's legitimate, then have a system in place to deal with those people. So what you need to do is either yourself or preferably your team should take immediate action to remove negative people who want to take advantage of you and your business from your entire sales funnel. So that means removing them from your email list and any other way that they might receive sales messages. So kind of cease to exist in their world and block them from making future purchases. I'm going to talk a little bit about block lists because before 2011, these did not exist. In 2011, so 21st of August, I posted this on the Warrior Forum. I had an idea, block list for refunders that worked on a network basis. So, for example, if eJunkie, Warrior Plus, JVZoo, they could prevent serial refunders from purchasing any product on their network, it might slow them down or at least think twice about which products they save their refund allowance for. So let's use WS Pro in this example because most of us on the Warrior Forum used it at that time. So what happened as a result of this post that I put on the Warrior Forum? Mike Lance of Warrior Plus contacted me. We went through my idea and he implemented the block list on that platform. And then as a result of this, Brian Jones of JVZoo spoke to me about implementing it on the JVZoo platform. The fact that these block lists now exist across all networks is a fantastic thing for our industry. Of course, there are ways to game the system, right? There's ways to game every system. But this is a good deterrent and it puts a lot of people off because they know that they will be blacklisted and then they will be prevented from buying products from other people who use the same block list. Ultimately, remind yourself that you've probably dodged a bullet with this person. So if someone asks for a refund, remind yourself that you are effectively paying them to go away. That's how I like to see it. And remember that you have a responsibility only to your paying customers, not to the refunders. So once you've issued the refund and it's all done and dusted, cease contact, forget about them, move on. I like to see it like a weight has been lifted. Focus on the people who do matter, the ones that value your content, who value your time and value your knowledge. I like to think of new ways that I can add extra value to those people. Take the energy, that negative energy that refunders have given you and turn it into something positive for your customer list, just to show your appreciation to them. You know, there's going to be negative people everywhere. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope this has given you a little bit of truth about the refund situation. I know that in digital marketing and weight loss, it tends to be higher. Hope you found this useful. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel too, hit the little notification bell, and you'll get another one of these tomorrow. So thank you very much for checking this out. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you again tomorrow.